Hello, moon worshippers. Friends, it's Maud here again, and welcome to your moon salutation practice. This moon salutation practice for today is going to be a standing practice. There are many versions of a moon salutation, but for today's practice, we'll be on our feet. Also, unlike the sun salutation practice, which is warming up and heating up, the moon salutation practice is quite the opposite. It is cooling and quieting and calming. And it does invite some introspection and some inward energies to build up as you move through these poses. And so, another piece to a moon salutation practice is we'll actually be going to the left and right sides of the mat. So if you want to reorient your mat to be facing towards me lengthwise, since we won't be facing the short ends of the mat like the top and the bottom like we usually do, please do so. Otherwise, just know that we'll be facing the long ends and we'll just be moving left and right. Let's get started. Get to the left side of your mat. And then your feet don't have to touch if you're not comfortable doing that. Just keep them underneath the hips. Otherwise, keep them close to each other. Find a nice mountain pose. The legs are strong, the feet are grounded, but the knees are soft. The chest is open. Draw your ribs in. Find a nice posture here, and then get your palms together at heart center. Let's take a few breaths right here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. One more time, just like that. Inhale, soft breath. Open the mouth and exhale. Just pause here for a moment, just for a few seconds. And ideally, in a moon salutation, we don't do heavy ujjayi breaths, which can be energizing. So keep your breath as soft as you possibly can, however that may look like for today. Let's inhale, rise with the arms. Look up towards your hands. And as you exhale, slowly bend towards your left, opening the right side of the body. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to the other side. Beautiful. Inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, step your right foot out, toes out or heels in. Find your goddess pose. Open the palms, open the fingers. As you inhale, either you do 5-point star up, you can just keep your arms to the side. Turn your left toes in, your right toes are out. Find your triangle pose. Send your hips to the left. Right hand can be on a block or on your shins. Lift the left arm up. Really steer the chest to face the left side. Triangle. Exhale, drop the left hand down, step the left foot in, find intense leg stretch. Hands can be on the block if the floor is too far. Soften the knees and get your left heel in the back to really plant down. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, find your fold. It doesn't have to be super deep right here. And then slowly find a nice low lunge. Step your left foot back. Keep the left knee lifted. So in this low lunge, you really want to draw our heart a little bit closer towards the short end of the mat. But your right hip draws us back. So find that nice center line. Inhale right here. And as you exhale, step the left heel back. Hands are in front of you, kind of turn towards the long end of the mat, and then your right toes are going to turn out a little bit. Find a nice side lunge right here. Inhale. Keep the breath soft. And as you exhale, heel toe, the feet towards each other, wider than the mat. Turn the toes out. Find Malasana squat pose. The breath is soft. Remember, we're quieting, calming, and cooling. Place the hands down. Step the left foot to the left side of the mat. We're going to bend our left leg and find a nice side lunge over on this side. Send the hips back. Beautiful. On your next breath, turn towards the short end of the mat. Find your nice low lunge right here. Right knee is lifted. Hands can be on the block or just either fingertips on the mat. Nice big breath. Step your right foot in for that intense leg stretch. Again, hands can be on the blocks if the floor is too far. Otherwise, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, send the left hip back and up. Find your fold. It doesn't have to be super deep, like I said. Find a nice alignment on your feet. We're going to get into triangle. So right arch is aligned with the left heel. Hand can be on the shin or on a block. Triangle pose. Open up the chest towards the left, towards the long side of the mat, towards the front. Reaching the arm up towards the sky. On your next inhale, find 5-point star. Turn toes out, heels in. Exhale, goddess. Bend the legs. Really activating your core right here. Tailbone down towards the mat. On your next inhale, step the left foot towards the right side of the mat. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, lateral bend to the left. Lateral bend to the right. Inhale, arms reach. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Let's revisit that whole cycle. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, arms rise. Step the left foot to the left, goddess pose. Toes out, heels in. Beautiful. Next, inhale, 5-point star or just arms to the side. Turn your right toes in, left toes out. Find triangle pose. Remember, you can use a block if the floor is too far. Direct your tailbone towards the right heel. Next breath, drop the right hand down. Find intense leg stretch. Step the right foot in. Inhale to lengthen that spine. And then exhale, find your fold, left hip back and up. Next breath, slide the right foot a little farther into your nice low lunge with the right knee lifted. Draw the heart forward, draw the left hip back. Long spine, strong back leg. On your next breath, walk the hands towards the long side of the mat. Plant your right heel down. Turn your left toes in a little bit. Side lunge on this side. Hands underneath your face and focus on sending the hips back. Really finding a nice sensation on the right groin, the right inner thigh. Next breath, heel toe, the feet in towards each other, a little closer, wider than the mat. Revisit that nice Malasana squat pose. Deep breaths in and then out. Plant the hands down. Step the right foot to the right side of the mat. Bend the right leg. Side lunge over on this side. The sensation is going to feel a little bit different. You can feel that sensation on the inside of the left thigh and left groin this time. The next inhale, turn the body towards the right. Find your nice low lunge with the left knee lifted. How's the breath, you guys? Keep it soft. Keep it cooling. One big breath right here. And then step the left foot in. Find your intense leg stretch. Right hip back and up. Inhale, really take the time to lengthen the spine. Exhale, intense leg stretch. Find an alignment on the legs for your triangle pose. Right heel, align with your left arch. Triangle pose, right hand on the shin or a block or on the mat. And then left arm is up. Beautiful. Last breath. And then slowly come up, 5-point star. Exhale, goddess pose. Bend the legs, bend the arms. Breathe, breathe, breathe. On the next inhale, step the right foot towards the left side of the mat. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, lateral bend to the left. Center, lateral bend to the right. And then center, look up. And then hands all the way down to heart center. Samastahiti. Beautiful. Take a couple of breaths right here. Notice if the body feels too warm or too over-energized. Let the breath take you to a calming place. We'll do one more round of that. Let's do it. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, rise, look at your hands. As you exhale, step the right foot to the right, goddess pose. Toes out, heels in. Draw tailbone down towards the mat, activating the core right here, abdominal muscles as well. Inhale, arise right here, 5-point star. Turn the left toes in, right toes out, triangle pose. Inhale. Exhale, intense leg stretch. So hands are down, step your left foot in. Right hip back and up. Take the time to lengthen the spine in the inhale. And then exhale, find your fold. Next breath, find your low lunge. Left knee is lifted. Heart forward, back leg strong. Right hip back and up. Make a quarter turn, walk your hands to the long side of the mat, drop your heels in, right toes in a little bit, side lunge over on this side. Soft breath. And then slowly walk the feet in towards each other. Find your nice malasana squat pose. Draw the heart forward, lift your chest up. Maybe have a little smile. The moon tells a lot of stories, shifts the energy. Inhale. Plant the hands down, step the left foot out, find and bend it. Find a side lunge over on this side. Focus on sending the hips back, feeling a sensation inside the right side this time. Beautiful. Walk the hands towards the other side. Find your low lunge. Right knee is lifted off of the mat. Left hip back and up. Strong legs, heart forward. Intense leg stretch. Step the right foot in. Make sure that the back heel is really glued towards the mat. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, find your fold. Left hip back and up. Step the right foot back for your triangle alignment. Heel to arch. Left hand on a block or on your shins. Inhale, arm rises. The right arm. And then slowly come up, 5-point star. Toes out, heels in. Exhale, goddess pose. On your next inhale, step the left leg towards the right side. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, lateral bend to the right. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. Hands to heart center on an exhale. Just a couple of breaths right here. Cool down. Remember, it's an introspective energy, so look inward, see what's happening. And let's dance. Inhale up. Exhale, lateral bend to the right. Cooling, cooling, cooling. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. Look towards your hands. Step the left foot to the left, goddess pose. Bend the legs, toes out, heels in. And then arms right here are bent, like cactus arms. With a smile, inhale, 5-point star. Right toes turn in, left toes turn out. Find your triangle pose. Really direct the tailbone towards the right heel. Open up the right arm. Right arm down. Find your intense leg stretch. Step the right foot in if you have to. Beautiful. Slide the right foot back. Low lunge right here. Inhale. Walk the hands quarter turn, drop the right heel, turn the left toes in, side lunge on this side. Make sure the fingers are spread, feel solid. Heel toe the feet in a little closer towards each other, revisiting our fourth Malasana squat. Inhale. Drop the hands. Step the right foot out. Bend that leg, side lunge. Again, instead of focusing on sending the knee forward, send the hips back. Next breath, turn into the right side. Find your low lunge with the knees lifted. Notice the changes happening in the body. Notice if you feel too over-energized, really cool down the breath. Step the left foot in, intense leg stretch. Take the time to lengthen the spine, and then exhale, find your fold. Right hip back and up, left heel down. Find that triangle orientation in the feet. Right hand on the shin or on a block or on the mat. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Open up the chest, feel liberated in the heart space. Your next inhale brings you up, 5-point star. Nice, right? Moon salutation, 5-point star. Sky is bright. Exhale, goddess pose. Nice breaths, guys. Next time, right foot steps towards the left. Inhale, rise with the arms. Exhale, lateral bend to the left. Inhale up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release the hands. Come into a kneeling pose at first. Drop your hands down. Knees apart. Toes towards each other. Find a forearm child's pose. Get your elbows down. Just drop your head. If you want your heart to melt a little bit, you can separate the arms or the elbows and drop your forehead down onto something, a block or on the mat. Cooling down the breath. Keeping your left leg where it is. Be on your hands and then lengthen the right foot out, to the right leg out. You can turn your toes up or you can turn the toes in, whichever feels cooling for you. You can still stay here in your elbows or on your elbows and dropping your head. If the hips can't go all the way down to your left heel, you can always sit on a block or something. Again, the energy is introspective, go inward. Find a nice calming energy right here. Hands down. Slowly rise the hips away from those heels. Inhale, open the arms. And then exhale, right toes turn out, bend the right leg. Send the body to the right. We're not going to spend a lot of time here as we might be over-energized. Dropping the hands down. This time, send the right knee down, right hip towards the right heel. Lengthen the left leg. Drop down to your elbows or your forearms. Go inward. Yogi's choice on the toes. If they're lifted, I'm going to just plant them anywhere it feels comfortable. Inhale here. Cool, cool, cool down on the exhale. And then be on your hands. Hips away from those heels, bending the left leg, toes point out. Reach the arms out. Exhale, just bend. Send the body towards the left side. Without over-efforting, inhale. Exhale, drop down to your hands. Send the knees towards each other. Send the hands towards the heels. Drop to your forehead. Find a nice closed-kneed child's pose. Rock left and right. Notice the stuff that comes up. Notice the conversations we have in our heads. Notice the change in the energy as something touches our forehead. Or when we drop down to the floor with our foreheads on the floor, it just sort of sends this quieting energy from the earth. And it tells us we're okay. Everything will be fine. Spend a few moments right here. You can round out your shoulders and just have a sense of surrender. And send your hands underneath the shoulders. Slowly lift the torso up. Arms up, reach up. Be gentle. And then send the hands to heart center. Bow down towards your hands. The moon reminds us that everything is a cycle. The moon reminds us that we have different phases in our lives. The moon reminds us that we can shift our energy at any point. And the moon reminds us that things are temporary. With a smile, with intention, and with grace. Hope you guys had a good class. I hope you guys felt better at the end of this class than you did coming in. Moon salutations are a little bit tricky to do with a different unconventional orientation with the body and with the mat, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for sharing your practice today or tonight. I hope I see you in my other classes. From me to you, namaste, namaste, namaste. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye and take care.